It's great to see so many of you here tonight on such an engaging topic, and it's great to feel the buzz that's in the room. My name's Sam Skinner, and I'm the MC for this evening, part of the YWP committee.
I think as modern professionals, no matter what you do at work, every day it's about two things. We have to engage people, our teams, our clients, our stakeholders, our communities, and we have to deliver results. One night, when Brussels sprouts were served yet again, I decided to eat my Brussels sprouts first. I then relaxed and enjoyed the rest of my meal. Do you think we could treat our targets like Brussels sprouts? None of us can leave the table unless we've eaten our Brussels sprouts. Do you think we could eat them early and fast in the week, and then we can all relax and enjoy the rest of our week? I saw Michael 2 weeks later, and he traveled to 11 branches narrating Brussels sprouts. And he said the most incredible thing had happened. For the first time in 2 years, everybody in those 11 branches was either meeting or exceeding their targets. Not only that, nobody was talking about targets anymore. They were all talking about Brussels sprouts. They're going, it's only 10 o'clock, I've eaten 3 already, what about you? Michael used Brussels sprouts for 6 months because every time he did, he was able to engage people and deliver results. Business storytelling is storytelling with a purpose and for results, just like Michael did. Storytelling with a purpose and for results. But why storytelling? Because hard power informs, soft power invites, and story power inspires. So those are your 3 influence tools. We've got hard power, which informs, soft power invites, and story power inspires.
Big draw card for the second half of this event is Jason King, who is in the Water and Catchments team at DELP, Aboriginal Engagement Specialist and Storytelling Extraordinaire.
So most importantly for me and for all you guys, as being mostly water professionals, water's all about numbers, and so am I. And if you don't, please, someone's got to know this. 1,101. Somebody. You all work in water. This is the most important story for Aboriginal people in Australia today. Come on. UNESCO World Heritage listed site. Budgepin was the 1,101st site listed, the only Aboriginal site in Victoria, the only one in the country. And I'm a part of that group. Gunditjmara is my blood. The confluence of the Snowy River and the Buchan River, locally known as the Basin or the Junction. I grew up on this river. My summers were spent swimming in those waters. It takes a minimum of 1,000 years for those to grow 10 centimetres. This one in the middle is approximately 8 feet in length. So, what's that? 2.5 metres, roughly. Tens of thousands of years. And I got to grow up in this stuff. I got to go through those caves anytime I wanted for free. But I didn't link the link back to water until now. So we all have got storytelling, it's just a matter of turning it on. So, yeah.
Actually, the research tells us humans are hardwired to storytell. So children as young as 2, that's when they start to make sense of the world, they share meaning. And their stories might be really little, like birdie fell, cat ate birdie. But that's the start of it. And this is so interesting for all of you as water professionals. The research tells us humans are hardwired to story listen. So every time someone shares a story, we can't help it. We sort of lean in and listen. And I was looking at some BBC data. They said 100 years ago, our attention span was 20 minutes. 100 years ago. What do you think our current attention spans are? Some part of the room is like, what was the question? It's actually down to 9 seconds. They said we've become digital goldfish. Yeah. Exactly.
I suppose I can kind of... There's a TED Talks by Josh Kennedy. who's a Wiradjuri man, and he talks about welcome to country. And when he was a kid growing up, he's got 2 or 3 degrees now, and he basically said, welcome to country, they're done everywhere, it's just dime a dozen, those sort of things. And then he went, actually, I'm going to ask my elders, what's a welcome to country? And he got one story, and then he went to the next auntie, and she said something else, and then he went somewhere else in the broader Australian context, and he got all these different things. And then if you watch the TED Talks, he actually takes you through exactly what a welcome to country is. It's welcoming someone into your home. And look at the big flash TV I've got in that view of the Bay of Naarm. Have a look at the wonderful river of the Bay of the River of Mist. Have a look at where my food source comes from. Have a look at this. And when you're here, you don't go up and just pick up the TV from your best mate's house and just disappear out the door. You don't go over to his garden and stomp on it and take what you want. You treat it with respect. And when you watch that video, and I'm a pretty sensory person, I burst into tears because I'd never heard it like that before. I just assumed a welcome to country was, you're welcome, please respect the area. I was never put into a context of the welcome to country, country being a place or a house that you must respect. And I really encourage you to watch it. It's really cool. It's only short